Hey Lovies, welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. Welcome to my old and new subbies. I'm so glad to have you all here with me today. So we are going to be doing another Christmas in July video, guys. Now these are some of the items I thought I was going to use, but I end up using less of them, but there is more to come. But today I have 3 good projects for you guys, and I really hope you like them. They are so cute and easy, and I really love the way they came out. All right, so we're going to start with this first wood plank that I ordered off of Amazon. Now I've had these in my stash probably for a couple years now. I got a big pack of them. I want to say it was like 12 or 14 or something like that for like $9. But anyway, what you see I'm doing here is I'm taking some painter's tape and I'm just creating a stripe pattern, and I'm using a small piece of the painter's tape to get the accurate gap in between each one. So then next I'm going to go in with some of this pink paint. I'm not sure if it's by FolkArt, but you really can use any color pink paint if you choose to recreate this. You know, it just is your color preference, basically. It's up to you. So right here you're going to initially see me skipping every other one because my May brain forgot, like, okay, I'm supposed to paint each one that was open in the pink color, and then I was going to alternate the painter's tape once all the pink paint was put on there. I hope that makes sense. But I come to my senses and I painted all the spaces where I was supposed to paint them pink. I do go back and do that. But I'm just creating these stripes, so it's going to be a kind of a play on candy cane stripes, but it's going to include like a gingerbread man. So I really like that color combo of that pink, white, and brown together for gingerbread. So I always want to do that. I do want to do more of them as we enter into the Christmas season. I know we're not there yet, truly, but you know, I do have a lot of plans. I want to do more gingerbread and more snowmen on my channel because I do them, but not that much. But anyway, okay, so once I do that, I start removing the painter's tape, and then, like I said, I'm just gonna alternate that painter's tape, so cover up where the pink stripes are, and then I'm gonna paint where those blank spaces are. I'm gonna use white paint in those the places where I'm removing the painter's tape right now. So yeah, okay, we're crafters. You guys know what I'm doing, and I don't know why I left so much of this in here, because I think it was just satisfying to pull that tape back, and I thought maybe you guys want to see it. But before I start painting that in white, what I did here was I got the gingerbread man. Now this, I did get this, I think, off of woodpeckerscrafts.com. It would have been either last year or the year before. I just stained out with some brown paint. Now when this project is all said and done, I probably should have went a little bit darker on the gingerbread man, but because I'm going to be attempting to draw another face, guys, or eyes rather, I wanted it to be lighter in color. So then next I have this wood cutout bow. I think I'm not sure if I got these off of Temu or Amazon or Woodpecker's Crafts. I feel like I ordered them off of Amazon, guys. But see, this is what happens when you have so much crap in your stash. You just can't remember, you know, I can't remember. But you can do a search for them, again, if you choose to recreate them, or you can make your own bow. Actually, you know, I'm just not very good at bow making. And my bow maker lives in Ohio, so you know I have to put my order in and then get them. But I'm just painting that in some brown paint, as you see there, and then I'm outlining it in the white paint because I wanted to give it that frosted look. So and it's literally just because it's a laser cutout, so they had little lines in there to define the ribbon, so I just followed those lines with the white paint. Now this was not perfect by any means, but it did give me the vibe that I wanted for that gingerbread cookie look. So then next, what I'm doing is going in with some jute twine. Now this is a thicker jute cord or jute twine. I did order this off of Amazon sometime, and it was huge. It was a huge roll. and it's lasted me for quite some time. So once I get that outline on that board, it wasn't dark enough for me. So what I decided to do was go in with some more of that brown paint and just darken up that jute cord. So, and I do like that. And I don't know what's going on with my camera. I don't know if it's because I'm recording late at night that the lighting is just not as bright. So I don't know if you guys can get a good visual of that, but you guys can always let me know in the comments. It's okay. I don't know if I'll be able to change anything, but it's just kind of weird lighting right now. So next I take this stencil that I think I got off Amazon. And it just says Gingerbread Kisses and Christmas Wishes. So because the sign was not that big and because of what I'm planning to do with it, I only went with Gingerbread Kisses, and I thought that was super cute. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my paint pen, one of my paint pens here in the brown color, and I'm just tracing it out in that stencil. And now I was a little concerned that maybe I was going to get some bleeding, but I didn't, guys. I was like, yes girl, go girl. It was a little off, but it wasn't dark as I would have wanted, but it still served its purpose, and I was happy with it at the end of the day. Like it was giving me what I was looking for. Okay. So then next I'm taking a pen. Okay, so we're gonna start creating the gingerbread eyes. So what I did was I took another pen that had a even rounded shape to it, and I used that as my template to start the eyes. Now I still screwed them up, but it's okay. You know, it's all about perseverance. It's all about seeing it through. And on this channel, you guys know I'm no quitter. So I'm gonna get these eyes. I'm gonna get the snowman eyes, and I'm gonna get these gingerbread eyes. They are gonna happen in 2025. Okay, so I'm taking my micro Sharpie. It has like this little micro tip on it, and that's what I'm using there to outline the eyes and kind of make them come together. Now again, they're not perfect, but they're mayorfic. Okay. I like that, mayorfic. Not perfect, but mayorfic. I like it. I love it. I like it a lot. All right, so then I just took half of that macrame ring, which I'm going to use in my later project. Of course, you guys know the Terracotta teacup number 27 is coming up in this video. So right here I'm painting in the white of the eyes. I use that, I don't know if I said it or not because I just go. So I use the half of the macrame ring, hello somebody, to draw the mouth. And there we go. Isn't it cute? I think I'm getting there. I am a work in progress. Woo, I am a work in progress. If you know me, you know. All right, so we're going to draw on the eyebrows. And then what's going to come up here, I think, in the next few seconds or so, is I took the paint pens and nope, I'm not there yet. Okay, so slow your roll, May. All right, so now we're going to just create an outline of the gingerbread man. Now I was trying to get some of the little wavy lines going, but my hand was not waving this day. It would wave a little bit, then it stopped, then wave a little bit more, then stop. And I was like, what's going on with your hand? And then I'm like, okay, it just wanted to do what it wanted to do that day. And that's just how it goes sometimes with my hands. But I still put the little outline there the best I could. It just was not wiggling how I needed it to wiggle. So, you know, I just had to go with it. So then I have these little pink and white peppermint embellishments in my stash. Those are going to be his little buttons. And then right here I'm taking the paint pen in red and in pink. And I'm going to draw the nose and give the little cheeks. Now, the pink here, I probably should have used like a watered down pink paint or something because it pretty much looked the same color. But at the end of the day, I mean, I liked it. It still came out cute and it wasn't like horrible. So whenever I have something that's just not horrible, like that last video I did, I accept it. I receive it, and I'm receiving in this video because I was pretty happy with it. Now, the cheeks and nose need a little help, but just think about the fact that I'm new to doing this part of this crafting stuff, okay? All right, so right here, I'm taking a pre-made bow that I had and put that on his little bow. Sorry that went so fast, but he just had a little bow put on him. So then right here, I got lazy around about this part because I didn't feel like painting anymore. So I just put some of this braided jute twine on the back and left it in its natural color because again, I was tired of painting and I didn't feel like painting that. So we're gonna just have to accept that for what it is today. It didn't take away from the project at the end of the day. And like I said, as long as it doesn't take away from the project, we're good. We're not saving the world, we're just crafting. So then here, I'm just gonna go ahead and glue my little gingerbread man right in the middle of this, kind of looking like a little gingerbread kisses purse. I'm like, this is looking super cute. I love it. I do feel like I needed something else once I was done, but you guys can let me know. I think it looks really, really adorable, but I felt like it needed just a pop more brown maybe. I'm not sure. It could have been the lettering. I don't, you know, the gingerbread kisses. Something was off a little bit, but I truly, truly do like this. Like, I'm just excited about it. And I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. So that was just, I was excited about that. But here I am going in with some of these little holly berry embellishments, adding them to the corners. Then I'm going to go in and add in some peppermint that I had in my stash as well. And I just put these all over because again, my eyes was saying it needs more color. And I'm like, okay, we're going to give it some more color. And I just felt like this did work. But again, you guys can let me know if I was way off base with this. I think I made it to first base, second base, at least somewhere around there. I mean, that might not sound so well, but I think I was in the ballpark. How about that? Is that better? I don't know. All right. I was just going. You guys know how it is on this channel. We just go. So once I get those all glued down, and I'm probably going to show you that I'm gluing each one of those because today, at this moment in your life, you needed to see me do that. Okay. And there we have it. We're all done and we're going to move on to project number 2. Now, I found this little ceramic basket at Michael's. It was on clearance for 70% off. It's from the spring. And when I saw it, I was like instantly like, this would make such a cute chimney basket, right? You don't see those every day. So I'm going in with this barn red paint by, I think it's by Apple Barrel. I'm not sure. But it's the color that most resemble brick to me. And once I do that, I'm just giving it a whitewash and some white paint, or like I just said, whitewash. Hello, somebody. So, and I left the top part as is because it was a nice color and it matched perfectly to me, and the less painting I had to do, the happier I was. So then I have this laser cutout that says Merry Christmas on it, and I thought that was so simple and cute, left it in its natural state. I'm gonna take another one of these little holly berry embellishments, put that right on the front, and it's done. But I was like, what are we gonna do? Now you can put some florals in here, candies, all kind of things. Just keep in mind it is ceramic, it may break, so if you find it, you know, keep those things in mind. But I had these 2 little elves in my stash for the last couple of years, and I'm like, I gotta use them this year. So I decided, and they did come from Dollar Tree, and I decided I decided to put them both in there, and this would also make a really cute play on the elf on the shelf if you happen to do that in your home. I thought that would be so cute to find them in there, and you know, I just thought they looked cute together. That's freaking frack, the little elves, because they're just so bad. They're not bad, they're mischievous. That's frick and frack. All right, and there you have it. And we're going to move on to project number 3. All right, and this one is our terracotta teacup number 27. If you are joining me for the first time, we have been running a terracotta teacup series where I take terracotta pots, turn them into teacups, and each cup has a theme, whether it's in season or just everyday decor. It just has a theme to it, and this is just my way of doing a play of working with terracotta teapots because I don't have a green thumb, but I do like them and I like working with them. So I will also have all the terracotta cups we have made throughout the series at the end of the video, so stick around for that. I promise you are going to enjoy it. So right here, I painted this one in the colors brown, white, and green. I think are the only 3 colors I used here, and that was the pot, as you can see, was in I did leave the what's going to be the handle for the cup, I did leave that in its natural state. I don't know why. I just felt like it went better together. But anyway, I painted the pot in brown, as you can see, the base in white to kind of represent the snow. Now, the cup part of it is supposed to represent the base because we are going to be doing a Christmas tree terracotta teacup. I always have to catch my tongue when I say which one we're doing. So this is going to be a tree terracotta teacup. Now, this is one of the solar lights that I found last year at Dollar Tree and didn't get to use on any of my projects, but I thought it would look really cute as a Christmas tree here. I did take some of that faux snow and put that in there with an additional light, just because I really wanted it to shine. Now, it will be a little difficult to get, not really difficult, but you may have a little mess because of all of the faux snow if you try to take out the battery pack and change it, but I mean, it's minimal. You know, and you really don't have to do it. You can always do just like a little scenery in there or something. But nonetheless, that's what I did to get it to light up. Then I'm taking this little, these are the little napkin rings. I've got this from Daiso when I lived in California. I love the vibrancy of the florals on here. That red is just so vibrant and pretty to me. And so I did snip it in half and I put it around the base there. And then I took another one of these wood cutout ribbons. Now this one came in a pack of 3 from Michael's. I got that last year for 90% off. I want to say they were like $3.99 and it was 90% off. So I paid literally pennies for it. So then right here, I'm taking some of these Scrabble pieces that were popular at Dollar Tree a couple years back. I never really used them. I think I only used them like twice, but I thought they would make really cute little presents, and you'll see that in just a minute. So then right here, I'm taking this little snowflake cutout that I had. I'm gonna put that right at the top of the tree. It was probably a little bit bigger. I probably could have found one just a tad bit smaller, but this is what I had easily accessible to me, and you guys know how lazy I am, so that's what I roll with. So judge me if you want to, but we know on this channel we judge not. Okay. All right. So right here, this is where I was saying those Scrabble pieces in my mind I thought would make really cute little miniature presents to put under the tree. And I didn't have to paint them. I just flipped them over. And so then I'm going to take some of this tissue paper that I had in my stash. I really love this pattern. I forget what it's called. I think it's, I don't know. Kathy Jo had told me something kind of pattern. I don't know. It is plaid to me. But anyway. I don't know. So right there, I'm just going in with a little Mod Podge and putting that on, and then I'm just going to stick that tissue paper right on that surface, and it went on perfect. And I probably think this is probably the smallest thing that I've ever decoupaged in my whole little crafting career. But I was so pleased with it. So I'm just cutting all that excess paper off. And then I'm just going to sand off the rest. And you want to be really careful here because, again, you're dealing with a small surface. If you choose to recreate this, or if you choose to take some of your Scrabble pieces that you may left over and make miniature presents out of it, just be careful that you don't scrape your thumb, because don't ask me how I know, but it hurts if you do that. All right. So then I have these little teeny tiny miniature bows that I ordered off of Temu a while ago. And they're so pretty, and I'm trying to hold on to them. I only had like 4 or 5 left, and I thought they would be really cute on the little miniature presents right here. And I'm just taking a little dab of hot glue, nothing stronger, in the event that I want to take them off and use them again, because again, I'm trying to hold on to them. Look at our little teeny tiny presents. Aren't those cute? So one I turned one a longer way, you know, like horizontal, I guess, and the other one more vertical, just to give it some dimension. And I really like these because you can't really tell, but they also have little dangling, like little crystals to them. They're so cute. So I'm just going to put those at the bottom. But before I do that, on the bow, what I decided to do is take one of these pearl embellishments that I had, put that right in the middle of there, and we're going to just tuck that right under where those florals are, just to give it a little something extra. It might be a little busy for some, but I really wanted this to scream Christmas. And like I think I might take that snowflake off. I don't know, but you guys can tell me in the final reveal, which is going to be coming up in a few seconds here. But what I do right there is this is where I'm going to go ahead and add in those miniature presents right there, just on either side. No, it's not going to be no big wow, but I just really thought it was really cute to add them there. And so then next I'm going to take one of these miniature little gingerbread men that Kathy Jo had sent me, and I'm going to put that right in the middle of the presents. Now, I really hope this is not too busy. I was on the fence with it, thinking that, yeah, it is a little bit, but at the same time, I was like, it's just cute and Christmassy. Like, I think it's so adorable. You guys have to let me know how you feel about it. All right, so we are going to go ahead. I don't know what I do next. Let me see. What do I do from here? Oh, the back of it. I didn't like the way the back of this looked. So I took one of these furry Chanel stems, and I'm just going to wrap that around the base. Now, it is a little bit darker than the Christmas tree, but I just couldn't get past being able to see down in there. So because I didn't have another one of the floral picks, that was my alternative. But here it is, guys. If you are still here riding with me, thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Like I say, after every video, I am so glad that you guys come back week after week to hang out with me. It truly does make my heart smile. I say it to you guys often in the comments that you guys make my heart smile. So just know that, you know, I'm here for you. I appreciate you being here for me. And if you haven't already done so, consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting, because you guys know, if you know, you know. I love to chat with you guys after each and every video, so keep the comments coming, okay? And let me know, guys, if you have a favorite of today. If I had to choose, I don't know, I kind of like them all. They're kind of all equally cute to me. So yeah. But don't forget, don't tap out the video yet, because what we're going to have coming up after our Gingerbread Kisses sign is each of the terracotta teacups that have been created. So we're going to have all 27 in coming up right now. So also let me know if you had a project that was a favorite of today, as well as if you see a terracotta teacup that you like. And if you have any suggestions, again, I want to thank you guys for sharing all of the suggestions. I do have them written down, and so we keep laughing about it. Every time I say a number, you guys always go up one more number. So I'm excited to see that. You know, I really think we are going to get to 50 or more, because I just cannot believe every time I complete one, I just can't believe that we are at 27. When I started this, I really didn't think, you know, I would go past 10. So to make it to 27, I think that's pretty cool. And, you know, I have to thank you guys for your suggestions and sharing what you wanted to see in them. And I know some of you guys have told me that you're going to recreate them. So if you do, please feel free to share. And I hope you guys enjoyed how they came out. If you did recreate them and you didn't share, it's okay. I still love you guys. So that's all of our cups coming up. Not all of them. I think we have a few more here to go, and by the time you guys see this, it'll be Friday. So I am wishing you guys all a happy and relaxing weekend. I know I'm looking forward to the weekend. You know, it's just been one of those weeks and I just need that time to decompress. So I'm looking forward to the weekend, if nothing more than to clean the house and relax. Okay. Okay, so all right, lovies, until the next video, be safe, be kind, hugs and kisses, XOXO, bye.